Miss Cynthia Bailey. All right. Cynthia Bailey, y'all, is returning. She's coming back to Housewives of Atlanta. She is, and I talked about that in one of my videos because we had been seeing pictures of Cynthia Bailey, and I was just wondering, like, is she gonna come back as a friend of the show? I would think she would, considering the fact that she's not with Mike Hill. She don't have to be bi-coastal or whatever the case, whatever you call that. She don't have to do that. So now she never sold Lake Bailey. So hey, I've been seeing her in pictures. Is she going to be back like official friend of the show, or are we just going to see her in some scenes, kind of like Shamia? Like Shamia was like, the friend of the show, but I don't know if Shamia ever got like a confessional or something. Are we going to see her in like very limited scenes, or are we going to see her a lot? I don't know. I'm wondering. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feeling about Cynthia returning. I feel no ways. I think Cynthia returning in a friend capacity to the show is great for her, because a lot of people complain about Cynthia not bringing a whole lot with her, full-time storyline, right? So her coming back as a friend is perfect, and that may be just what she wants, so that she doesn't have to really dive deeper into what happened between she and Mike Hill, the breakdown of that relationship. She might touch on it, she might not, but I think that Cynthia is gonna find a good spot. Like, I get to get some coin if they're paying her. I get to get some coin out of Bravo and not have to be so obligated to be there all the time, and then I get to still work on some other things that I have in the queue. So I think that may be a good position for her. But I do want to switch over to a piece of audio where she kind of mentioned that she'll be returning. So let's get into that real quick. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
I can say that I am going to play with the girls a little bit this season and maybe some future seasons, but only as a friend. But I do miss hanging out with the ladies a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I have some really great friendships with some of the girls. But now that I'm spending more time back in Atlanta at Lake Bailey, I'm like, well, I may as well go and play with the girls a little bit since I'm back over here.
That's what we're going to call it. Play with the girls. So
exactly.
Officially, We're going to see you on the next season of Housewives as a friend.
It's looking that way. They have a few more weeks of filming, and again, I'm here. Okay. So I might, I keep getting invited. I keep getting invited to some other events, and before I was like, I'm not filming, you guys. I'm not on the show anymore. I'm not filming. But I think I'm ready to, to get back on camera with some of the ladies.
Good for you, Cynthia. Good for you, girl. If you want to come back, they're going to leave it open. Like, I wouldn't turn it down, girl. Because one thing Cynthia going to do is make sure, let me know that you guys can hear me, because the last time I played it, I know it was some audio issues. But, a lot of people, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no, I was going to say that Cynthia really does a good job at, like, maintaining her relationships, kind of like Miss Candy Burris. So if they're going to open up the ways for you to get a few $100,000, like, I'm going to slide right in there and be a friend of the show and get my coin. So, I mean, good for her. I think the friend of the show is a perfect position for Miss Cynthia Bailey, So I think that's perfect. Like, congratulations to Miss Cynthia for, returning back and sliding back through there. Because some ladies that have left cannot return. You feel what I'm saying? So that must be really, really good. You want to see her in Kenya cool again? I think we will. I know we got a chance to see both of them together at a concert a few months ago. And then more recently, when Candy had her bedroom Candy event, we saw them like taking, pictures or video or whatever together and posting it on social media. So I believe that they are in a much better place than they were. So, yeah. They're in a much better place than they were. So I think we are going to see that just a little bit. So, yeah. So there's that. All right. That's the update. And that's been confirmed by Miss Cynthia Bailey herself. She will be going over and she will be playing with the girls. So good for her.